back to HexBolt! Hi, welcome back. Great intro, I know. I've been doing a little bit more building off camera. I'm going to try and do a little bit more building on camera today. But I started with this little pathway around here. Was this in the previous episode? I don't think it was. But yeah, I built a little pathway around the waystone here. This mega torch is just kind of sitting... Oh, I really like that bit of tall grass. Alright, whatever. This mega torch is just kind of sitting on the side. Don't know what the deal with that guy is. I might put him somewhere in the future later on. But if we continue around this path, I've also gone ahead and extended out our steam engine setup here by an extra segment right here. And this is probably about as big as it's going to get. Any bigger, it'll look a little bit goofy. But I think this is probably good, and I brought the path around here. We can hop in and we can see we had these 3 before, and I added an extra 2 here. So now we've got tons more stress for what we want to do in the future. I do plan on expanding this out to use like blaze burners and stuff, which will give us heaps more stress. I think that upgrades this to like 16,000 or something, so we'll be good for ages after that. So yeah, I don't think I'm going to need to expand this anytime soon. But I also built this over here. So if we head down here, you can see it's not completely done yet. But it's a little bit of a different building here. I got some scoria for the roof. I went into the nether and grabbed some of that stuff. And I'm also using this layered tuff here, which kind of looks like laid concrete in a way. I don't know, it kind of just looks like concrete slabs. And then these tough brick stairs up the top here is the trim block, with which we did the oak over there. And basically this room is for the alternators. So you can see the alternators in here. It's producing 90 FE per tick, which is pretty cool. And I also moved the stressometer in here as well with the display link. Yep, that works all the way from over here to these couple Nixie tubes over here. So we're using 79% stress, even though I expanded it. So yeah, it definitely needs to be expanded, but that's fine. That's okay. Yeah, I still need to finish the interior of that build, but I think for now that's probably pretty good. And we are going to be using that electricity in today's episode. The electricity down here, we are using that. Because you know what I'm sick of? I'm sick of these chests. There's 9 of them right here, or I guess 18 if you count each single chest. Yeah, 9 double chests here. Our entire storage system, it's pretty well organized, you know. We got like wood, we got stone, we got other blocks, we've got, you know, create stuff, and it's pretty decently organized, but I'm kind of sick of having to like search through the chest to find what we want. My goal today is to set up a refined storage system. If you haven't seen refined storage before, very, very cool mod. It's my personal favorite storage mod out of all of them. And what we're going to need today is we need a controller, we need a grid, we need a disk drive right there. And yeah, we will also need a storage disk. Should I go 16K or 64? How expensive is 16K is? Oh, okay, yeah, I'll go 16K then. Alright, let's get rid of those 2, and that's the goal for today. I want to build all of this stuff, and we can start chucking all of our items in here into a far, far easier place to access. So first things first, I think we should probably start off by crafting the controller here, which for that we need a lot of silicon, which I think in order to get that we need to smelt quartz, right? Yep, you smelt quartz. So I believe I can just do that in the create setup. I'm going to smelt a whole stack here because we're going to need quite a bit of this stuff. I'm going to do that over in our little create super smelter right here with the like encased fan and whatnot. This guy here. Alright, and other than that... hello? I was literally in here 2 seconds ago. Okay, hi. Small drip leaf. I don't think I have any emeralds anyway. I have 1. And I'm not spending on anything at that. You saw absolutely nothing. Absolutely nothing happened there. Anyway, what we're also going to need is a machine casing, which we need quartz enriched iron for, which, okay, that's a pretty simple recipe. We might have to get some more quartz. Hopefully we don't have to get some more iron, because iron's like kind of a pain to get. Well, okay, it's not that much of a pain to get, but it is a little bit. So I'm going to grab those, and then maybe just like a block of granite I think should work, surely, right? Yeah, dude, I love how modded does that so often. So we have a machine casing. Can we place that down? We can. And then from there, it's 4 quartz enriched iron, a few silicon, and an advanced processor, which we need this for, which we need a diamond for. Yeah, so we're going to have to be putting diamonds into this system, but we've got a few of those to spare. As you can see in here, we got 6 of them. We also need the processor binding here, which we need string and slime for, which we should have, I believe. Yep, we have slime and we have string. Okay, cool. I was a little bit worried about that for a second, but nah, we're good. We probably have to make a few more of these, but that's fine. Now let's head over here. Let's grab some of the silicon that is smelted. Hopefully we've got at least like 10. Oh my god, we've got half a stack. Okay. That's more than I expected to be done. That thing's not that slow. And let's now grab a diamond. And we can chuck all 4 of those things. I believe it was quartz enriched iron and silicon. Nope. Oh, it's a redstone, not a quartz enriched iron. Alright. Let's grab a redstone there then. And let's go ahead and chuck that in there. Boom. We need to smelt that up, which I'll just do with a little bit of wood, I guess. And from there, we should have everything else for the controller, I believe. So let's just wait for this to smelt. Boom. Grab that guy. And let's go ahead and chuck that in. And we've got the controller. Nice. So this is basically the, like, central power area. This is where all the power is going to go, you know, to power the refined storage system in general. Bam, I might chuck it down there. I don't know, where should I chuck this actually? Okay, so now in terms of planning this build, I started kind of building this like plan around here. Not sure if I'm super happy with it, to be honest. Like, I don't love it particularly. Because it's not big enough. I want this to be a fairly decently sized building. I want it to be kind of 2-story, you know. I want it to be like the main center of operations. That's kind of a center of operations. I want this to be like more of a center of operations, right? Kind of want it to have a double door as well, but that won't really be centered on here. So I'm kind of thinking maybe I'll go out by a couple blocks here. 1, 2, 3, 1, and then build that around like so. So it's like 5 blocks wide. I'm sure there's like some form of like fancy door we can do with this, right? That would be cool. And then I might kind of extend it around here. We can have a bunch of like displays over here. And then maybe I can put the refined storage system like on this side somewhere. Yeah, okay. I think that would be quite cool. So let's put like a slight divot in the wall here. Yep, I want it to be out there. And let's go ahead and break these. And that will kind of extend out this way. This building is going to be done by the next episode, by the way. This will be like, not long term, but slightly longer term, because I don't fully know what I want out of it yet, right? But anyway, let's place the controller right down there, and I think that'll be the position for it. Now we need to get power from that building there to this guy, and the way that we do that is, I believe, is it... I don't remember what it's called. Connector. Okay, we use connectors here. Oh, it requires a slime ball. Oh, we don't have too many of those. Oh, that's kind of annoying. Okay, and a copper rod, which is just copper in the rolling mill. Okay, that's not too bad. I'm not going to worry about it too much for now. I'm going to craft up maybe 3 of those. Yeah, I think that should work. So let's chuck 3 of those into the rolling mill. And then it's just a couple andesite alloy, which we don't have too much of either. We're running pretty low on that. Do we have much andesite? We have a little bit, not much. It's a bit of a pain getting this andesite alloy, I'm not going to lie. I didn't think it would make 6 of those either. All right, whatever. 1, 2, 3. All right, we've got a bunch of these connectors now. And to connect them up, we need the copper spools, which we need to put sheets in there. Okay, awesome. And boom. Let's grab those, and we can chuck those around some spools. And that should be all of the copper spools that we need for these connectors. So these connectors are quite cool, actually. I'm not sure how I want to connect these fully yet. I might just temporarily just kind of like chuck that guy there, chuck you there. And the way this works, I hope this isn't too far. It's too far. Damn it. Okay. For now, let's just chuck another one about halfway in between, maybe like here type thing. So the way that this works is you right click on there and then right click there, and then it kind of makes a connection, right? And then we can right click from there and go to there, and then that makes the connection. And then we basically can connect up our electricity that way, which is quite cool. It works quite well. I want to chuck that one down there, and then maybe one over here. I know we're going to need another copper spool. Didn't really anticipate that. God, we really need to automate this process. A bunch of like random stuff like that. It's like, man, I really want to automate this because right now, this is a pain. All right, let's grab this copper spool here. Oh, dude, it looks so cool. It looks so sick. And let's connect you. It should be able to go through walls into there. Yep. Cool. And is that powered now? Yes, it is getting power. Let's go. Now that we've got the power sorted, we've got the controller and we've got the like power lines going there. It's time to start work on getting the disk drive and the grid here, which are both decent amounts of crafting, but they're not too bad. So first of all, let's do the grid first, shall we? So for that, we need a construction core, which we need a basic processor and glowstone for, which for that is, okay, that's pretty simple. We should be able to craft that pretty easily. Let's grab some redstone here. And you know what? For these as well, like for the 16K storage part or the 4K storage part, we need a bunch of these. So if we want to get one 16K disk, we need how many? 1, 2, 3. We're going to need 12 of those. So you know what? I'm just going to craft up like as many of those as I can pretty much. Which is only 5 apparently. Oh no, we need more processor bindings. Alright, let's get those smelting in there. And in the meantime, what we can do is maybe work on making the machine casing once again, which we can get some granite for. And just kind of chuck you in there, like so. And then we need some glass, some quartz enriched iron, and some improved processors, which is the same, but with gold. Okay, we're gonna need a lot of stuff for these processors, I'm not gonna lie. Let's grab 2 of those, and we're also gonna need 1, 2, 3, 4 for the storage part as well, you can see there. So I'm just gonna grab a few more of those, chuck those in there, and let's get some coal going. Yeah, we're moving up in the world. We're using coal, not wood. Anyway, now we've got some of those in there, so we can start crafting up the construction and destruction course. Ooh, do we have any glowstone? Oh, yes, we do. Okay, thank God. I was a bit worried we didn't have any glowstone, but we do. All right, let's build the construction core then. Luckily, we don't have to smelt that. And the destruction core as well. Cool. Then we just need 2 improved processors and some glass, and we should be good to go. The improved processors are right there, and we should have some glass laying around somewhere. We're not out, are we? We totally are. We are completely out of glass. Okay, we're probably... Okay, we probably don't need a stack, but you know what? I'm just gonna cook up a stack anyway. Does we have some laying around? Oh my god, we do! Oh! Life saved. And the grid. Nice. So the grid is pretty much how we access all of our items here. I kind of want to move this. Does that give us... Yes, it gives us the copper wire back. Alright, awesome. I'm gonna chuck that maybe on the side here. Yeah, and then I gotta craft up the copper spool again. Awesome. Nice. Okay, now that we've got that there, we can place the grid down, like so. And how much is that using? 2 FE per tick. Okay, I think we'll be fine. Unless the disk drives use tons, then we'll be right. So yeah, this is essentially where all of our items will be accessed from, and we'll be able to search for them and all that kind of stuff. But before we can, you know, start just chucking items in there, we of course need to get the disk drive. Yeah, which is an advanced processor, which is another diamond one. Boom, disk drive. Nice. All right, we got that now. And I'm just going to jump straight into building the storage parts, I think. So we're going to need a bunch of these. How many do we need? 3 times 3. So we're going to need 9 of these. We can't afford that. We can only afford 5. What are we missing? Redstone. Okay, that's actually quite a good thing to be missing because redstone's super easy. How many can we make now? Oh, the perfect amount, dude. And we're out of silicon. Really? Oh no, okay, hopefully that's fine. Do we need silicon for the other parts? I don't think so, right? We just need more quartz enriched iron, of course. Grab more of that stuff there. And we need some 4K storage parts, 1, 2, 3, like so. And then we just need to craft that into the 16K storage part. Nice, and now can we afford this? Oh, we can afford the storage disk, awesome. There it is, this is the key ingredient, the final thing which we are going to be storing all of our items on. So yeah, this like kind of digitizes all of our items, I think. So let's chuck the 16K storage disk in there, and now we have 16K worth of stuff. And now for the satisfying part. Boom. Dragging all of our stuff in there. Look at that. It's just there, dude. And it's just filling up the storage hard drive. Awesome. Storage hard drive. That's not proper English, but you know what? I don't care because I get to just take all of this stuff and transfer it over. We probably should have built this a little bit closer for now so that we can like do this a bit easier, but you know what? It's fine. Who cares? Because we can drag all of our stuff in there. So good. I'm actually going to chuck all of our like tools and everything in here for now and just kind of, you know, open up as much inventory space as possible to drag all of our items in there. The villagers, dude. The villagers. I forgot we had these guys. Oh my god. And that is the last of the items. So how many items do we have? 5.5 thousand. Yeah. So that is all of the items that we've gathered so far. Why is that grey? That shouldn't be grey. Oh my god. Okay, I know why it's grey. I accidentally dyed it. Okay. I kind of want that to go back. I think it was light blue that we had before. So let's craft that up here. Oh, okay, we're gonna have to convert this into a crafting grid, I'm just realizing. Okay, that's fine. We have bones as well, and then we can just craft that up, craft you up, make that into light blue dye, and boom, dye that. Okay, cool. Now it's looking good again. Alright, awesome. So now what I kind of want to do real quick as well, is I want to make a crafting grid. Because the crafting grid is kind of important, and it's not that difficult, just requires another diamond, of course, but that's fine. So we need, can I remember here? We need the processor binding, which we've got right there. We need a silicon. we need a diamond, and we need a redstone. I think that's right. Is that right? I think I can craft it just in the grid here. Come on. Yes, okay, I got it right. Hell yeah, dude. So wait, let's chuck that in there with... Oh, no, dude, it's all in the system again now. Oh, I need to move my furnaces over there. Oh, I love it so much already, dude. I love it so much. All right, let's wait for this guy to smelt, and boom. And then we can grab you, and we can grab you, and we can convert all of this into one block like so. The crafting grid. Boom. Now, as you can see, we've got a little crafting table in there, which a little bit expensive. It does require a diamond to make a crafting table, but at the same time, we can just go, we need quartz enriched iron, boom, and then we can craft it up there super duper easily. It's so awesome. All right, so now we don't need any of that stuff in there, and that's pretty much the main goal for today's episode, I think. Now what I kind of want to start to do is I want to try to make a start on this building. I'm not going to be finishing this building like soon, probably. But I want to make a start. I'm so used to walking over there to my storage area. No, my storage is literally in these 3 blocks right here now. All right, I'm just going to kind of probably do a pretty similar building style to what we have over like for these buildings here. This one, I want to expand that kind of building style. Oh, I didn't notice you could see that through there. Oh, well, that's fine. But yeah, for this, I want to expand that building style probably more kind of down this way and kind of out that way. That's kind of where I want to expand this building style. You can see like maybe through here type thing. Back to this building. So I'm going to expand this out to probably just about there. Like nothing too fancy, nothing too far. I will build these up over here, and I will extend the floor out a little bit as well because, you know, I want to like actually have a floor to build on preferably. I'm literally trapped, and then we can build that around there. Okay, there's a lot of like trees in this area. I should probably do a little bit more clearing here. Oh, we should. Okay, you know what we should do? We should also put this like manual mechanical crafter thing inside of this building. This would be a pretty good spot for it somewhere. Maybe like here type thing. Yeah, okay. Might work on that a little bit more between episodes. We'll see. But anyway, let's go ahead and let's parkour up to here. This probably will go to about there. So let's grab some of our Viridium, as I've discovered it was called. I've been calling it Verdium the whole time. It's actually Viridium. So we can build this out here and then kind of start to build this peak over like so. Yep. Okay, cool. It looks a little bit low down, a little bit flat. But considering I want to have like a second story to this and like a higher peak up there, I don't think that'll be too big of a deal, right? So I'm going to extend this out down here as well because, you know, you got to extend it on the sides. You can't forget. I actually noticed I forgot to do that for this side peak here, but I've got it now, so that's fine. So now let's extend this back here like so, and that should be looking a lot nicer. Yeah. Nice. Now, in terms of these wires, I don't really love them just kind of hanging around like that. So I might go ahead and do some form of a... Oh, okay. Let me chuck a bed down here as well so we can sleep. But I might do, like, maybe some fences. Do we have any fences? No. It pains me, but I'm going to get rid of that and chuck that. Maybe not like that. Maybe instead of oak fences, I can do some spruce fences. Maybe they'll look a little bit better. Yeah, that fits in a little bit better. And I think it'll look a lot better once I chuck that guy on there as well. Yeah, and then I can... yeah, okay. How do I actually want the wire to come out of here? It's going to be hard to make it look decent, you know? Instead of just, like, going into the wall. What I could probably do, which might look alright, is if I chuck that there, maybe, and then connect this guy up into there, and then that through the wall into this, and it won't be as obvious. It'll kind of look like it's coming out of the pillar, I hope. How does that look? Yeah, see, it's just coming out of the log there. Yeah, that looks heaps better. And then this is just kind of going into the wall, and we can connect that up like that. That clears the shaft as well, which is nice. Cool. All right, I'm happy with that. And then we can connect that to, you know, however we're going to connect this up. Don't love that. Oh, okay, that floats apparently. So let's get rid of that. And how do I want to connect this up, like, straight up here? I can always just connect that up there. And then if I connect you to there, that looks... yeah, that looks fine enough. Like, it's not perfect, but it works. And then we can connect that just straight into the ground here. And then connect that through the ground, like, underground. Connect that to the underside of this, maybe. Yeah, that'll probably work. So let's connect you straight down into the ground to one that's down here somewhere. If I can find, or not find one, but make another one. Oh, and we don't even have to worry about getting the resources and stuff out of the chest to craft them. We can just grab them straight from the source, baby. Oh, it's so awesome. Have I talked about how I love the refined storage system yet? I don't know if I've mentioned it, but I love it, dude. Cool. Alright, well, I've just connected that up. I forgot to say anything. I literally just forgot to speak while I did that, but that should be connected up. Looks like we're still gaining power from that, which is good. And that's actually looking quite nice now. And we can connect that up to another power line up here and bring power to whatever else we need to bring power to. Whether I want to use like electric motors in the future, I do want to make a Tesla coil at some point. You know, this will be an issue how low down this is because we need to chuck stairs at that level and that's going to look stupid. All right, I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to remove this roof and I'm going to replace it one block higher because, yeah, it looks a bit goofy. All right, nice. Now it's one block higher and it's looking a lot more intimidating, if you will. But also it'll be looking a lot nicer once I get those stairs in. So do we have any of those stairs still? Only a couple. We'll have to craft up a couple more, but luckily that's incredibly easy because we could just do it straight from here. Let's just grab a couple planks and let's just craft up a couple of these stairs. Easy. Nice. And that is the front of the building done. We could also add a couple windows in there if we want, but I feel like that'll just look really goofy. Yeah, for now, I think that's looking pretty good. I'm pretty happy with where this is starting to go. I don't want to do too much more than that so far. The rest of the building, I still need to decide what I want to put in it and all that kind of stuff. So I'll think about that a little bit off camera. But for now, we have the refined storage set up and that should speed things up considerably, I think. This is going to make our lives a hell of a lot easier, which is really, really nice. I'm just going to chuck like all of our stuff in here pretty much. And yeah, all right, cool. Well, for now, I think we're going to go ahead and I'm going to end this episode off here. Thank you so much for watching. Really, really hope you enjoyed it. And yeah, still liking the series, all that kind of stuff. Awesome. Thumbs up from me. Okay hand emoji. You know what I'm saying. Thanks for, I don't know. Thanks for watching. I'll see you later.